Page 21, Kitty Cat. At the bottom of page 20, they're introducing another new note for you to learn, know from now on, forever and ever and ever. And that is the A. Now, they're not showing everything on the keyboard. They're keeping it simple for you. You know about the groups of 2 black keys because we've been using all that stuff. We got these notes, and they sort of surround it. The A is down here. It's not near a group of 2. So in the music, in the book, it shows 1 black key by itself. That's actually the black key above a group of 3. So generally, we would say an A is in the upper middle of a group of 3 here. So we have 2 middle notes. In group of 3, there's 2 middle notes. You got a lower middle and an upper middle. And that's what we would usually say. The A is here. My point is you need to know that the A is right below the B. How you know that is up to you. Just know it. And it's below the middle C. It's here. Because there's a lot of A's on the piano. Here, that's an A, and that's an A, and that's an A. Okay. But the A we're talking about is the top line in the bass clef staff. Look at the top of page 21. You see those 3 notes up there? That's the top line. Those are A's. That's this note on the piano. No other A. It's got to be that one. So we got that note to learn now. So now we got 5 notes. As far as the key goes, as far as the keyboard, you only got 2 more to go. But in the music, we got a lot to go. So let's just focus on these, because these are quite a few notes already. And we need to know these notes, know the names of them in the music instantly. Look at Kitty Cat. Let's do the play and say drill. What I call the play and say drill is where you play the note and say the name of it. Forget the rhythm. So you have A's, A, and then there's a B and a C and another C and B's again. There's 4 of them, and then an A. So let's just make sure you know the names of the notes in the music. Then we can think about reading the music and putting in the rhythm and all that. So let's look Kitty Cat over. It's 4 measures long, treble and bass clef, 4/4 time signature. We've had all that before. The top staff doesn't have any notes in it, so we're only going to use the left hand here. You can leave the right hand on your lap or wherever you want to put it. Just put it, okay. And the left hand, there's a 3rd finger on the A. Here, if I do that, that puts my hand in this position. So that's where I'm at. Actually, it's the same position I'm at. And it's A's here. And then the B. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea? So you go through and make sure you can play the notes. Make sure you can count it correctly. And once you can count it correctly, you don't count it anymore, you just feel it. As far as interpreting goes, if you want to lift up after the comma in the 2nd measure, just a little lift. Lift up, just lift up, just a little lift. You'll see some piano player, when they're doing, they lift up real big and they're getting into it. Ooh, wonderful. It's all show. None of that is, you don't need to lift way up here. They're really getting emotionally into it, and if they feel that lift up there, they're going to do it. Some people, like me, find that a little distracting. It takes away from the music. When I see a piano player playing like that, I have to look away. I can't watch them. I just want to listen to the music, because all this extra motion is distracting to me. This little lift up is just a little lift. You can lift up bigger if you want. It's a personal thing, but I keep it fairly small. Just a little lift is all it takes. Keep the wrist loose here. Never play with stiff wrists. You'll see occasionally in a professional, well, when you get to be a professional, you do whatever. But I'm trying to get you to understand you got to stay relaxed. And that means these wrists are used like shock absorbers, sort of. They help to absorb the shock. So when I'm playing, again, I use the weight. The weight comes down, and the wrist right now is coming a little bit with each note, just a little bit. 2. So it's a very loose wrist on this. Let's play this together very slowly and make sure you got all the notes and rhythms okay. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, off. Now there is a teacher's part to this, so we can do a duet. Let's do that. The duet part has half notes throughout, and I need to keep the beat, so I'm going to play quarter notes. I'll make something up so we can stay. You need to hear the beat. So I'll give us 4 counts. Now let's try this together. 1, 2, ready, go.